Good morning. Wow. Satnam, good morning. Hey, today is Saturday or whatever day you might be watching this. Welcome to day 83. Oh, I can't believe it's already day 83 of our challenge. Wow, what a ride it has been. I fly back today. Yes. I'm happy. All is good. All is good. I do believe I shared that mom is well and dad is hanging in there. And I'll be going home to my nest, to my routines, to my space that I missed so much. My body will finally enjoy its mattress and the bed and the restful night and cuddling up with my husband. So let us tune in and we will begin this day 83. Number 11, right? 8 and 3 is 11. New beginning, yet again. See, we think of new beginnings as like something big that has to happen, right? It's like I'm wanting for this big event to happen. But we gotta celebrate these little things too. And I like the numbers game and numerologies because it's palatable. It's the little daily reminders, you know, little daily messages, if you will. All right, and today is the 3rd, October 3rd, and 3 is the Trinity, right? The feminine, the masculine, and the neutral, or what do they call it in the God, Holy Spirit, and Son, something like that. But anyway, the Trinity is that it takes 2 to create a 3rd. And so number 3 to me is the full creative aspect of utilizing your whole self to create and to manifest. So that's a powerful day too. So not only am I going home with number 11 for new beginnings, is also a 3 that is creative, and I definitely have created some change here. I hope my parents will utilize the tools that I have shared with them and brought here and set it up for them so they continue the practice. But again, can't make them do it, right? It has to come from within. The desire to make a change has to come from within. I don't know how many of you have aging parents that are retiring and they're getting to know each other all over again and spending so much time together. There's some frictions, there's some rubbing off. But my message to my parents is, look, you worked hard all your life. You've changed countries, you've survived, you learned another language, you've dove into another culture. You worked hard, you secured assets, you well established, you raised the children, you married off the children, everybody's set and settled. Now what do you have to do? Now you could totally just enjoy each other and enjoy your life together, not live like cats and dogs, right? So I don't know, it's like all these old patterns that you did because you had to, you know, living in New York is so fast paced. It's not living, it's existing. It's existing unless you're uber wealthy and you have all the services, you know, cleaning services, cooking services, car services, and living somewhere in a city where you don't have to travel, is great. Living here is great. But when you're, you know, average middle class worker with family and kids, I lived here for 7 years with no kids, and let me tell you, it was rough. It's existence. It's constant go 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 nonstop. I really feel a lot of sadness and compassion for my brother and his family, working both of them full-time jobs and raising 3 kids. It's tough. It's tough. I honestly have no idea how I could see living here in a lighter way. I don't like being here. Anyway, let us tune in so I stop rambling, and we'll get this practice done, and then I'll continue packing. Bringing the hands into the prayer mudra in front of the heart center. Centering ourselves, inhaling deeply, grounding ourselves, exhaling fully and completely, relaxing the shoulders down the back. And again, deeply inhale, lengthening the spine through the crown of your head, reaching up towards the sky. Exhaling, relaxing the body, yet keeping this elevated posture. And one more time, deeply inhale. And exhale, tuning in with Adi Mantra Om Namo Gurudev Namo, followed by Mangala Charan. Both mantras are to set the tone for your practice and connect you to the wisdom within you. Let's inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Adgure Name, Jugadgure Name, Sadgure Name, Sri Gurudeve Name. Deeply inhale, suspend the breath, engage the root lock. Exhale, relax, release, and Satnam. I have to do that. So, setting up for a fist of anger. The mudra for self-expression is the thumb tip is pressing on the pinky mound, so Mercury mound, the ego and earth connecting to expression, planet Mercury. Squeezing the thumb tightly. It's a backward stroke over the head, so from the throat chakra over the third eye, over the crown chakra. So we're clearing any kind of karmic weight and baggage and imprint that we carry around. Our arc line, which is, we have an arc line from earlobe to earlobe. Women have additional arc line from nipple to nipple. And when we do any kind of movement that clears that arc line, the arc line is really about our focus in life. Is what do we do, what we consider our mission in life to be, and a clear arc line helps us stay clear, so all these unnecessary things fall off by the side. We're using a powerful breath of fire, so it's through the O-shaped mouth, and it does work the navel quite powerfully. Women on menstrual cycle will be using long deep breath instead, and pregnant women the same way. We're keeping the gaze to the brow point, and we're utilizing the mantra. So both of those things, the gaze holds the gaze and the focus at one single point, and the mantra keeps the rampant thoughts channeled into one mantra, same specific. And so that's almost like clearing, washing the mind. 3 minutes, that's the maximum time for this kriya. It is to transmute the anger, the energy of anger. So even if you're not feeling angry at the moment, it'll still work. It'll still bring up stuff. And please allow your body to express this energy at its own rhythm, at its own intensity. And that takes some skill. That takes some refinement in learning what is it that your body craves. Sometimes we approach it from the mind. I gotta go hard. I'm gonna do the best. I'm gonna not take breaks, and that's fine to motivate yourself to do that. But really drop into the body and really feel, how does your body move? How does the energy in your body moves when you're angry? And what's the best way to allow that energy to just course through your body with an entry point and an exit point. You know, it's going to leave its imprint, it's going to leave its message, it's going to leave its wisdom, but you don't want to hold on to it. You don't want to hold on to it. And here I've learned that even though we rationalize and we could let go of the experience of a certain event, and we could rationalize it and we say like, oh yeah, I'm over it. Yeah, it's just at the level of the thinking. And it takes a little bit more work to actually bring the body back. And I don't know if it's necessary, but for me is tapping into that feeling that I felt of hurt and sadness and anger, and then letting the body have fun with it. And I say have fun with it because what else is there left to do? You're gonna cry about it, or maybe that's helpful too. But at this point, the way I look at it is, I've dealt with that there, and now I'm just ready to let go. Teach me whatever remains, and then I'm ready to let it go. And so here we go, setting up nice and tall. Our root lock is gently connected to, so it keeps us connected to Mother Earth, making the mudra. This is an energy seal. We initiate the breath. O-shaped mouth, begin powerful breath of fire. And the arms. Mentally chanting the mantra of your choice. Har, 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 har. Or Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru, Wahe Guru. Or Sat Nam, Sat Nam, Sat Nam. Every time the fist strikes back, it's a mantra and it's a breath out. Inhale deeply through the O-shaped mouth. Interlace the fingers, stretch the arms up. Suspend the breath, hold the gaze to the third eye, pull the root lock. Cannon breath out. 2 more times. Remember to press the tongue to the upper palate. One more. Inhale. Stretch the arms up. Exhale. Bring the arms down. Just stay here for a moment. And go within. Make sure your palms are facing up to receive the energy. It keeps us in a state of receptivity. Let's take a deep inhale, a sigh or an exhale. A few more times. And when you're ready, you may gently open your eyes. We were working on commandments yesterday with my folks, so I'm leaving them with 10 commandments, 10 sutras that they are to implement for their happily ever after. And some of the things, things like no turning on the TV. In the early hours, my dad turns on TV first thing in the morning. He starts watching news. And I told him, I said, I can't function. As I just woke up, my mind is fresh and clear. I just did my practice. And I have all these news information cramping into my head. I said, I don't like it. How do you function in a day when you already put shit in your mind? I was like, no news. One of the other things is no TV during meal times. Talk. They don't talk. One of the other commandments was talk with respect. Speak softly. Russian language. I grew up under communist regime, so it's like a command language. It's like, I'm the boss of you kind of language. And I know I've been working on softening myself since, 2012. And it's a lot of work, and I'm still working on it. I still got a little bit of residual of that bossiness. And it's useful. It really is useful at certain places, and I don't want to not have it at all. But there's a time and place, and that was one of the things I was teaching them. Some of the other commandments is go a few times a week, go for a walk together. Do daily evening breathing exercises to help them fall asleep. So I don't know. I feel like I'm leaving them with good tools, but It's like they say you could lead a horse to a water, but you cannot make it drink, right? And it's like, and this is a great lesson in how we manifest with our thoughts. So if my greatest desire is to see my parents happy, in this happy union, in this harmonious relationship, I can't dwell on the thoughts of, oh, they're not gonna do it, this is all a waste of time. No, I am more, and it's at the same time, I'm not attached to an outcome. I don't know if they're miraculously gonna be amazing going forward, but how I'm directing my thoughts is they have the tools. They have the tools. I'm leaving them the textbook of Kundalini Yoga in Russian that I ordered specifically to learn more and to teach, but I feel good leaving it with mom. She seems very interested in reading, and it is very deep and very soulful textbook. And so my understanding is at some point little things will come, just like I've seen it here in the last couple of weeks. I've seen my dad and my mom try, and that is the best thing that I could witness. And so for people out there, myself included, when we're wanting our children or our family members that we see struggle and we're wanting them to be better and we rush in to fix it, there's no attachment to the outcome. I don't know how my parents are gonna be, but I know it's gonna be a long way. Nothing is a switch and an overnight change. The change that takes a long time is usually the longer lasting change. So I'm staying positive. All right, for our meditation to resolve inner conflicts and look at our shadows, so we could learn to embrace all parts of us. And I am learning to embrace parts of me that remind me of my mom. She's not a bad person, but there's some parts, can you look at your mom and go like, oh my God, I can't believe she did that. It's kind of like me, like as a teenager, was I embarrassed of my mom? A little bit, you know, sometimes, you know, I didn't really care for the green eyeshadows and stuff. So I'm sitting still with these things that my mannerism is still my mom's, and my facial features, you know, it's like, but it's okay. And yesterday I got a compliment that I was looking like my mom's mom. Not a compliment at all, but okay, it is what it is. So anyway, I got hair sticking out everywhere. So I think that's the hardest one for me yet over the course of these 82 days. Learning to love those parts of me is like, holy shit. Where did that all come from? Anyway, hands at the chest, thumbs are pulling up, sitting up nice and tall, chin tucked in, eyelids fully closed, gazing to the third eye, or eyelids 9/10 closed and looking down straight at the floor at your feet. Now let's start with a long deep breath first. Inhale and exhale as you sit in your yogic posture, tall, and begin to slowly inhale for a count of 5. And then releasing that breath for a count of 5. And then standing still with the diaphragm and the abdominal muscles for 15 counts, holding the breath out, knowing that the next breath is coming. And when you're ready, inhale slowly and deeply again. Lifting the chest, expanding the rib cage, exhaling fully, and coming back to this place of stillness, this place of being relaxed, being present, and being in the present moment. And yet alert, feeling yourself to be an empty container. Inhale, and filling yourself with love. Exhaling whatever you don't need, and coming back to peace. And go ahead and finish your breathing cycle here. And take a deep inhale and exhale. Inhale, stretch the arms up and pull the root lock. Exhale. Inhale deeply again, pull the root lock. Shake the arms. Exhale. Stay in the space for a moment. Inhaling deeply again. Exhale. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And when you're ready, you gently open your eyes. All right, so this completes our day 83 of our 90-day challenge. And who's to say that it's going to stop at 90, right? Just like last time, at close to 40 days, I've been putting a question out, what should we do? What should we do? And there was not a shortage of ideas and things that would help us as individuals transition through these times. But the message was loud and clear, continue with this one. And so as we approach day 90 again, I am already starting to put the question out there, what should be next? And let's not dismiss the possibility that this might continue to day 120, you know? So we'll see how it unfolds. And for right now, to seal the practice, bringing the hands back into prayer mudra, balancing the feminine and the masculine energies within our bodies in front of the heart center. Let's seal our practice with long, deep breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale. And to seal the practice with Sat Nam mantra, truth is my identity. Inhale deeply. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Thank you so much for joining along with this challenge. I'll be seeing you tomorrow, which will be Sunday, October 4th. And it will be for my own space. And I want to rest. And so we'll set that at 9:45, our usual time that we have this challenge for. So tomorrow will be 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow. Sat Nam.